Sagittarius, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. I do apologize as I have fallen off of my weekly schedule for posting, and I apologize for the future as I will be posting sporadically for the next month or so as I am trying to relocate. Yes. So here we go. So you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups in your hopes. So it's almost like you feel yourself separating from someone or something, and you don't want that separation to happen. At the same time, you're not willing to put in the work. So it feels very much to me like you were putting in so much work you did not feel the reciprocity. So you started pulling away, and it's almost like you're hoping that as you pull away, somebody else or the group dynamic or whatever will then reach out to you and be like, "Okay, well, I'll meet you in the middle." You know what I mean? You don't want this to end, but you don't want to be the workhorse who's constantly making it function without the assistance of anybody else. So you fear that it's not going to be a quick fix to mend whatever was broken in this relationship or this dynamic as a process. You know, it's not like you can just come in and make that change happen quickly. There's a juggling act, there's a dance of change, there's a process that needs to happen. But again, you fear that you're the only person who recognizes what this process even is. So how do you gain the reciprocity if nobody else sees how it functions? Ultimately, you feel like you can't lead this situation, or you feel like the leaders of this situation have abandoned you. But you're still passionate to make something work. There's a process, okay? There's a potential for something great to happen, but the potential is high and the resolution is low. You need to process this through some sort of framework, but you can't be the only functioning process in that framework. That's just the reality of things. You cannot do this alone. You have ideas and thoughts and you know what it takes, but the expansion and the forward movement aren't there because you need a buy-in. You need help. You need somebody to meet you in the middle. You need somebody else to put in some effort. Or the recipe doesn't work. Another person or a group dynamic energy is a necessary ingredient in order to get this functioning again. And here you are, hoping to make it work, but just you doing all the work isn't enough energy to be poured in. You don't have it in you. And I'm not saying that you're not strong enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not whatever, you know, it's the case is you literally don't have all the ingredients that you need to make the cake. You know, it's like you have everything you need except the flour. You have everything you need except the eggs. You know, you have all the bricks to build a house, but you don't have the mortar. That's what we're going with here. And it's going to take a contribution to make that work. And the contribution, you just don't see it coming. So the quick change from the Knight of Wands, the simple solutions that people are offering, you know that they aren't going to work. And the sheer force of you trying to get everybody else to join in, that's not going to work. And here you are saying, I'm not willing to sacrifice any more than I already have. Sagittarius, with the Sagittarian reads, I get more often than not, a group dynamic, and B, you constantly coming in and out of self-preservation. And this is yet another act of self-preservation. The analogy is cliche, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. If you've spoken your truth so many times and nobody else is joining in, at what point do you say, okay, I've given what I can? I'm going to pull 2 more cards and see what we can come up with here. Yep. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, the process of reaping what you sow. You see, in the group dynamic, their fear has seeped into your crops. You planted these seeds in an environment that was not conducive to getting what you want. So now that the dirt from that, or the toxicity from that soil, this fear of failure, that you're trying to grow something in, has poisoned the fruits of your labor. Excuse me. You know, here you feel the separation. You feel it naturally happening and you're hoping it doesn't happen. Maybe it's time to just naturally let it happen. Maybe it's time to stop putting the work into it and just let it go. I hate to say it, Sagittarius, but what the cards are saying is don't try and fix it. If somebody else wants to fix it, fine. Let them put in that work and let them put in that energy because you've already put in enough. Other people have to match your energy, and that's the only thing that is going to make this work. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.